wish to stay. So we would like this whole room to be here to show you support. We're hoping for a Tahanto West Boylston matchup in the finals. Next up will be softball, Mr. Pacheco.
Okay, come on up when I call your name. Caitlin Blaze, Elisa Clark, Rebecca Cox, Jessica Cox, Andrea DeJoya, Alyssa Dupree, Amy Goldthing, Caitlin Keefe, Kristen LeBlanc, Laura Murphy, Megan Peeler, Randy Richmond, Allison Sequeira, and Carrie Young. Okay, we also had a few girls called up for the districts, Leah Bauer, Allie Cosimini, and Kelly Murphy. So okay. Before I get started with the softball, I'd like to thank Peter, first of all, Peter Mackey, for all that he's done for the sports program, including tonight. I know when I got here, he already, for the Saturday game, he had beaten me here. He was here early in the morning setting up for this on a beautiful Saturday day. It was just kind of sad, actually. He really needs a hobby. I also like to thank Mr. Picaro for all his work with the JV team, obviously Ted Murphy, and Coach Cross, Julie Cross, and also the softball team would also like to recognize Mr. Cosimini. Through his hard work on the backstop. Clearly, our softball field was one of the worst in central Massachusetts, and that is not hyperbole, prior to this year. And with the work of Mr. Noel, digging out a new infield for us, and Mr. Cosimini, who volunteered an enormous amount of time and recruited other people, I believe Mr. Curley, Mrs. Murphy was involved in getting things organized. We have a beautiful backstop and a nice field, and we can look upon our field with pride now. So thank you very much, Mr. Cosimini. We have a token of our appreciation here for you. Please come up. I have the unfortunate timing of having to do awards while the season's going on. So if the problem is, if the girls don't like my selections, tomorrow at practice I'm going to be surrounded by 17 angry girls with metal clubs. So if you forgive me if I will emphasize this often used cliche, I wish I could have an award for all of my players. Even buying it, or just they're already reaching for the clubs. All right. I'm not worried about that. As one of our seniors once described it, we are a family, so hopefully they won't beat their maniacal dictator leader to death with clubs. But anyway, obviously this group has a lot to be proud of. I've already stated before, we have earned our second straight Midwash D League title. We're making our third straight appearance at Worcester State College for the District Final Four. We have a 15-5 record overall. I do want to, before I go to the awards, recognize the seniors. Together, in the 4 years that they have been together, they've compiled a 61-22 record, in addition to all the accomplishments they have. Recognize them individually. Caitlin Keefe really stepped up this year. Probably envisioned herself as probably being a DH, but as fate would have it, she ended up as a starting right fielder. Has come through with over a 280 batting average, 1 home run, 5 triples, including 1 triple in each of the last 2 district games. Big hits. pardon me for the little Rodney Dangerfield act, Meg Peeler, okay, who's so quick her name should be Meg Peel Out. All right. Unless it's in her car, of course, because that would fall apart if she peeled out. All right, maybe this is a good fast joke. So fast that when she hits a ground ball up the middle, it hits her on the backside when she slides into second. That's how fast she is. Okay? She's a great weapon on the base pass. Gets a lot of stolen bases, gets extra bases that many other players won't. Fantastic weapon to have. And then there's Amy Gothing. Amy Gothing. Amy Gothing. Head is filled with the most random thoughts I've ever heard in my life. Such as when the team messes up and I'm encouraging them to execute the play a little better in my calm demeanor. As I'm red in the face, about to explode, she would blurt out something to the effect of, "Hey, that cloud looks like a pony." Caitlin Blaze lives up to her name very fast, almost a maniac actually. There should be a law against her drinking anything with caffeine. Hyper is a word that describes Caitlin when she's sleeping. Okay? But she turned into a valuable hitter, batted over 300, and has deepened our lineup. Kristen LeBlanc, a great team player, who will do anything to support the team, enjoy the coach. And she leads the team in stealing the opponent's signs, so she's quite a devious little person. The other three seniors, I'm going to do the awards. The names might come up again. Okay. Seniors, you have made coaching this team not only a joy, but an honor, and I thank you. See, they don't even think I'm sincere. They're laughing, like, oh, come on. That's Mr. Pacheco talking. Okay, you really made it a nightmare. It was awful. No, it's fantastic. Again, please support us at Monty Tech at the district semifinals. It is going to be a tough game, and I think it will be a good game. All right, now for the awards. We'll start off with the All-Stars. The Mid-Wachusett D All-Stars, Brandy Richmond. Said I didn't look too happy. Jessica Cox. Rebecca Cox. And Laura Murphy. Okay. Once again, I cheated and added another award to this. The 10th Player Award. At the beginning of the year, I told the girls that the only thing that could get in the way of success was to let our egos get in the way. If we accept our role, perform our role to the best of that ability, we'll do fine. This senior exemplified this ideal. No matter what I asked her to do, to hit, to not hit, only play the field, to play first, to play right, to play left, whatever I asked her to do, she never once did complain. She just gave a big smile, ran out to her position, which for her, if anybody knows her, is a tremendous accomplishment, given the incredible capacity for sarcasm that she does possess. It is a great pleasure that I announce the 10th Player Award recipient, Carrie Young.